Welcome to Wager Talk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined today by Gianni the Greek. And I'm really excited because this is my first UFC video, UFC 137 in Brazil. VR, let's start off. Let's just talk about the main event.
Well, we have a situation here where both fighters are actually on short notice. A lot of people just think it's Eryk Anders who's on short notice. He took this fight with 1 week once Jimmy Manuel went down. But Thiago Santos also is filling in. Now, granted, he's had a little more time to prepare, but he wasn't slated for this spot either. So these are two guys, both moving up in weight for the first time, and both on short notice. Both have fought in August, less than a month ago. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors to consider. And the line just keeps going in one direction, and that's on the side of Santos, who's obviously got the home field advantage. Anders' only loss has been in Brazil, where he got absolutely robbed against Lyoto Machida. I think there's some value on this dog here, especially if the line keeps going up. I haven't touched it yet because there's just too many factors to consider. It makes it difficult. But if the line keeps going in that direction, it's the only way you can look. All right.
Any favorites undervalued on this card?
Yeah, there really is. And I always say, people, when they think value, they think underdog or getting odds, you know, 2-to-1, 3-to-1. To me, value is if I'm laying less than I should. I mean, if a true line should be minus 1,000, I'll lay minus 600 with a smile every single day of my life and have no problem doing it. And in this case, this is what we have with Sam Alvey and Antonio Nogueira. Nogueira's got the name value here, and that's why Sam Alvey's only minus 300. He should be double that in this matchup. These are two fighters in opposite trajectories. One has won 3 of his last 4. One has lost 3 of his last 4. One should have retired a few years ago. The other one's just coming into form, it appears. Again, if it wasn't Nogueira in Brazil, if this was in the States, he would be such a bigger dog. Minus 300 may not sound like value, but in this fight, it absolutely is. If you're not going to bet it straight because it is chalk, definitely one you're going to tie in the parlays.
All right, which fighter on the card should we be paying attention to this week?
Absolutely. It's the women's matchup between Randa Markos and Marina Rodriguez. This is Rodriguez's coming out party. This is her UFC debut at home in Brazil, and they gave her a fighter that she should be able to look good against. Not surprised, she opened an underdog. No one knew who she was. As tape started coming out of who this girl, what she's done outside the UFC, 10-0, and has been dominant, well-rounded. Now she's the favorite at minus 120. I think that only gets higher, well warranted. I like her in this matchup. I think it's real cheap. I'll take the inexperienced Martinez in her UFC debut.
Great stuff by VR. Make sure to like and share all of our videos. Want to share your thoughts on a game? Give us some feedback, suggest a video, leave us a comment, and also be eligible to get a free week of service.